right.
All right.
Wait. All right. All right. We live, y'all. All right. What's up, y'all? Ken over here. I got Manny. I got Jade, Juwell, Jujeezy. I don't know how you want to.
Not the government, man. Juicy.
I don't even know how you wanna be labeled. However you want to, right? All right. Today we're gonna be talking about Night of Champions. What we think of Night of Champions. Just go over a few matches and some other stuff that's going on in wrestling. But I watched most of the matches and all the stuff that's going on in Night of Champions. But it was pretty good. I felt like, when they go overseas, sometimes they be up and down on the ending, but I felt like it was really, really good. I don't want to say it gave, and I don't want to jump toward the end, but it gave a little, it felt like WrestleMania a little bit, maybe. I could be wrong, but what y'all thought?
A light warm up. Yeah, a light warm up. Yeah, I can agree with that.
What do you all think? Well, let's start with the stage. The stage was huge, right? What do you think of the stage?
I mean, look where they at, though. I mean, the stage is going to be huge. They in Saudi Arabia, right?
They spent that money.
Nah, that wasn't.
Yes, it is.
That Saudi money, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a huge stage. And I'm like, I think the last time they did a stage like that, what was that? WrestleMania, it wasn't 38, it wasn't 37. It was the one where John Cena came back as Thugonomics. What was that? WrestleMania 37, I think.
Was that Hollywood?
No,
That could have been LA.
No, that was Hollywood. Hollywood is when they had the whole stair leading up to the movie theater. I think. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 39. But
was it the one with Triple H rolled on a motorcycle all the way down with Stephanie McMahon on the back?
Nah, that's WrestleMania 30. I remember that.
So that's WrestleMania 30. I remember that one.
I remember that one. What do y'all think of Cody and Randy Orton? Do you think
that shit was dope?
You think it was dope?
That was dope.
Okay.
I love how the fans reacted with the lights and shit. They made it as epic as it should have been. I'm gonna get a Saudis that. They made that shit that was a big fight feel, and they made it a big fight feel. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. The only issue I'm having is that this is Cody's second chance to get the belt back. Are they planning on giving the belt back at SummerSlam, or is John Cena gonna hold it till WrestleMania again going into next year? That's the issue I have with that decision they did.
But Cena ain't going to WrestleMania. His last night is December 31st.
Unless he lying.
2025.
But he just started the tour when he won the title at WrestleMania, right? That's a year. WrestleMania is 1 year.
No.
It started January 1st.
Oh.
Right, because he didn't announce that at Royal Rumble, right? He didn't announce that at Royal Rumble.
No.
He announced
that. Yeah. The farewell tour.
So speaking of that, Cody and Randy Orton, so he won. Is Cody getting the title at SummerSlam? Is he taking the title?
I don't know.
He got to take it from Gunther. He got to go after Gunther because
no, he's not. He's going after Undisputed. He's going for the
going after Undisputed.
No, the winner of the King of the Ring, whatever show they on, go after the title, or they show. So Cody Rhodes.
They show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
well, shit.
Hey,
I don't see him taking it at SummerSlam. Cena going through the rest of the year as the champ.
Yeah. Well, hey, y'all, drop it in the comments. Y'all think Cody gonna take it at SummerSlam or no? I don't see them. Me personally, I don't see them taking the belt off Cena at SummerSlam. But my thing is, if he don't take it off at SummerSlam, if he don't take it off at Survivor Series, where else can he lose this belt?
He losing that bitch like I've been saying for the last 6
You
months.
talking about
He's gonna lose it at Saturday. He gonna lose it at Saturday night main event. That's his last night of work.
I think
That's where it should end. I think that's where it should end. It don't make sense to it don't make honestly it don't make sense for him to lose it at the last big pay-per-view of the year, Survivor Series. That's in November. I don't think he should lose the belt at Survivor Series. For what? That's a big game. That's big game shit. Survivor Series. That's team. That's clicks. That's my team against your team.
But Manny, losing it at Saturday night event to me is not the best time to lose it, though. That's just I don't think that's a good PR move for WWE.
I get what you're saying, but his contract is up January 1st. It's over
with somebody he wants to retire him. So whoever retires him is not going to win the belt. That's my point. Whoever he picks for him to do the final match like Goldberg or whatever it is, that's not going to be a title match. You can't be. That don't sit right.
R-Truth is going to fight him at Saturday night main event. R-Truth is going to save wrestling. R-Truth just went crazy and just went. I'm telling y'all what makes sense. I'm telling y'all what makes sense, what's best for business. Listen to everything else I've been calling since I've been calling this stuff has been happening. Everything. I'm sticking with my ones and twos. Saturday night main events, December 31st, New Year's Eve. John Cena will lose the belt. Now, if he don't lose the belt, he signed another contract and he's going to wrestle up into possibly WrestleMania 42. And the way that should work is The Rock come and screw him at Saturday night main event, and that gives him a reason to fight a little bit more to whoop The Rock's ass, the final boss, because he sold his soul to The Rock. That's how everything can come back full circle.
I hear that, right?
It gotta make sense. It gotta make money. It gotta make sense, and it gotta make money for Cena to come back. Because he said he's done. He was just on the Breakfast Club. I just watched that this morning with him and Idris Elba on the Breakfast Club. He said he's done, bro. And I believe him.
Or you think it's to spark good conversation like this and we don't know what's going to happen. I still say Seth Rollins going to cash in. He's going to cash in somewhere and he's going to take the belt. He can cash in anywhere, right? He can cash in.
He cashed in anywhere.
He tried to cash in tonight, but we ain't going to get to that part yet. But you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Joel, I think you muted. Oh, he fell out.
The foolery is what happened. But it just got to make sense, man. Like, R-Truth didn't just get fired to get brought back for nothing. To get a whole new character developed.
You still muted.
Oh yeah, Joel, you muted.
You're muted. You don't hear yourself.
We can't hear you.
You need to unmute yourself.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, man, you keep muting
yourself.
What you doing, man?
Oh, people keep calling. I got my phone on D&D and people are still calling me. Stop calling me.
Oh man, they need to cut that out, man.
Bruh. I just got 2 phone calls back to back like, whoa, stop calling me.
So, what's your thoughts so far? You think he's gonna lose on his last day, which would be cliche, right? I think that would be very cliche for him to lose the last day of his wrestling adventure. Well, you think he's gonna lose it somewhere to Seth Rollins or in between?
I think the only person that can make that call is him. He called the shots to get the belt. I don't think Triple H has no control over this at this point. I think John Cena's calling his own shot the way he wants to. So it's up to John when he's gonna drop the belt. But he's gonna have a drop the belt match. He's gonna have his retirement match. They're not gonna be one and the same. The belt's gonna come off before you do the retirement match. I guarantee you.
We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wrestling's been doing a lot of unpredictable shit lately. So
because we can predict everything now. So now they want to not be able to predict it now.
Well, so no, that's not true. I don't think we predicting. I think we predicting I think we're predicting some things that are kind of like
Some
obvious.
things that
Are kind of obvious that's going to happen, right? But I don't think we're
yeah.
predicting.
You
I
know
don't
what's
think.
telltale with certain things that happen, you can tell what wrestler's gonna win the match. With John Cena, if particularly we're talking about him, we really don't know because I think bro is calling his own shot. He's been there 23 years. So he's entitled. Triple H say he's entitled. Triple H didn't even know what was going on at WrestleMania. They didn't even tell him. It just popped up. That he didn't know.
Well, okay. I disagree. I think they got enough insight to understand what's going on behind the scenes. You don't just walk up and be like, okay, I don't know if I'm finna lose. I don't know how this outcome gonna be. They get a sense, right? Unless something,
But
you know,
Yeah.
and Vince
But you
McMahon,
know,
when Vince
everybody
McMahon
know
was
that they be in
there,
the back. They be in the back on the headset, and they'll change the outcome of a match. If a wrestler not looking good during the match, they'll change it, and they'll be like, "Yo,
yeah, but that's been back in when Vince McMahon was in charge.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
used to do that.
They
No,
still
he
doing it now.
don't. They're not doing that unpredictable stuff. They used to be ridiculous with it.
Yeah, they used to be very predictable. It's
That's not
gotten
that's
it
not my argument. My argument is that they still call that winner during the match. That match starts, and they're watching the way the match flows. And as the match flows, they figure out, hey, X, Y, and Z, A, B, C. They have it one way, and they never like, you know what? Nah, scratch that. We're changing it. We want him to win, and it's just being communicated down. That's all I'm saying.
I
yeah,
hear
I
that.
get what you say. I get what you're saying. But that shit only happened in certain matches and special matches, like let's say like Rock and Hogan, because in that match Hogan was supposed to win that match.
Yes, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But the way the fans went, the fans swayed it more towards Rocky. So
Right.
he had to pass the baton to Dwayne on some
Hmm.
shit like that. Let's just going back through historical, facts, since we talking about shit like that happening in the middle of the match, and then we can always talk about the famous screw job, where shit got called in the middle of the match and it went this way and it's supposed to go that way.
Uh, uh,
But
Okay, okay. What y'all think? What do you think was the worst match? What do you think was the worst match of Night of Champion? Was it a match you didn't watch? Did you watch a match and you was like, okay, I'm not
I
gonna
want to
watch the rest of the
say,
main event?
and I hate saying this. I hate saying this. The Raquel match with Mommy, I didn't. It didn't fit right.
It
Yeah,
didn't
I
fit.
agree.
Nah, it didn't
I
fit right.
didn't. I didn't like Raquel is not. She's getting better, but she's nowhere she should have been on that card against Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry, Rhea Ripley is a way better talent than that.
What do you all think about how the women on there, the culturally have to how they have to dress? Every woman, and I get it's religious culture, and they're how
I
they.
fuck with it.
But
I
I
fuck
kind of
with
thought
it.
that I thought the outfits were pretty good.
The
I,
offense was dope. They was creative.
especially
Yeah.
Jade outfit was though. Shout out to Jade Cargill. That storm outfit was fire.
Oh
And it was
yeah,
appropriate. That was
yeah.
very appropriate.
The Jade outfit was dope.
I give it a
How
10.
yeah,
I
The
give it a
Jade.
100. I give it 100.
Uh, Cade World said, "What's up, Manny?" Um,
Who that?
Cow World,
Cow World.
yeah. Say what's
What
up,
up?
Manny?
What up? What up? What
What's
up?
up? But yeah, Jade Cargill outfit, that shit was on point. And it wasn't like
She,
the new Storm. It was the old Storm with the ring.
it,
I was like, shit, this
Did
shit
you see the
dope.
Storm
contacts? Did you see the contacts?
Storm 97.
Storm 97, it was hard. And you saw how they
Did,
had the
Yeah.
snow coming down. I was like, oh, they killing it.
did
They
y'all see the
killing it.
contacts she had on? She wrestled with them contacts in the whole match. That was fire. That was
Yeah,
fire.
Yeah.
she want to be Storm bad as fuck, man. And I ain't gonna lie. Tonight, I give her if she can act.
Yeah, now, if she can act,
if
I
she
will
can
hope.
if she can act, hey man, Marvel, y'all better go get that girl. That's a money maker, man.
Speaking of that, did y'all hear about? We're gonna get back to the West Ham. I'm sorry. Did y'all hear about Roman Reigns?
You talking about becoming Akuma?
Akuma.
Huh?
You talking about him
Akuma.
acting? Yeah, becoming Akuma.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
how I
that's
feel
hard.
about that. It's hard,
I'm
but I don't
rocking
know.
with
That,
it.
bro, that's
I'm
hard.
rocking with it.
That's hard.
I'm actually rocking with the whole cast of Street Fighter. That whole cast so far.
I didn't see it.
50 Cent. 50 Cent is gonna be Balrog.
No,
Yes.
you lying. You
No, yes.
lying.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna look this up right now. You serious?
Then they got my boy from the Warriors. He's Ryu. Like
Bro, this
I'm
cast,
good.
cast gonna be hot, bro. This cast gonna be hot.
Jason Momoa's Blanca.
Yep.
Oh shit, I'm seeing it. That's gonna be funny as hell.
Yes, sir.
Oh yes. I hope it. I don't know, man. That's gonna be.
What up,
funny.
JD? What up, Cal? I see y'all. What up?
That's gonna be hilarious. I don't know, man.
And
We'll see how that.
that's gonna be ill. That's gonna be
Gonna be tough.
ill.
That's here, bro. They gonna blow the budget on that move. They gonna blow the budget.
They got to.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that across. We're gonna get back to the subject. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah.
Yeah, but see the last when the last Street Fighter like completely terrible.
If you
It was horrible.
That was the one with Van Dam was almost 30 years ago.
Oh, but hold on. It's still classic because Raul Julia was the shit.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying it was about 30 years ago we seen the Street Fighter Live movie. You know what I'm saying?
That was.
But one more thing on the Street Fighter movie. They got my boy Jack Reacher. He's supposed to be Guile.
Really?
Yeah.
I can see that.
What? That's gonna be hard. That's hard, boy. That's hard. Sonic Boom.
Everybody, you disagree with that? Because he a bad boy, though, dog.
I don't disagree with it. I'm just curious on how they're gonna portray the character, right? Can they actually portray these characters correctly?
Hey man, you know who else they should be getting to? The dude that's dating Tiana Taylor. I don't know who he'll play, but they should.
The light skinned dude.
Yes.
You know what? He a dog.
Yes, he is.
But who could he be? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you think he could be Vega? He a pretty boy.
They already got Vega.
Oh man, there we go. What about
They
T-Hawk?
got some. Nah, he ain't big enough for T-Hawk.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, cause T-Hawk is huge. T-Hawk is
I think now I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it G with you. They should get Braun Strowman. He can be Zangief, or they can get what's the dude from Game of Thrones, the big dude.
That's how I was gonna figure they play Zangief. It'd be him for they play Braun Strowman.
Yeah. The axe. What is he called? The axe. The hammer
I
or
think
something.
that yeah. All right. The Solo Sokoa Jacob Fatu match. What you give it?
Bloodline 3.0. I give it a 10.
I give it a 10. I give Cody a 9. I didn't rate Cody either, so I give Cody a 9. I give Cody and Randy a 9. I give Solo and Jacob a 10. It took 4 guys to beat that dude, bro.
I'm gonna get Cody and Randy a 10, man. I ain't gonna lie, because I really admire and I really respect how Saudi Arabia embraced that match, because that's the dream match we've been wanting, and they gave it the respect that it should have had. Jacob and Solo, I fuck with it. Like you said, Joel. It took 4 people to take down the Wolf.
I'm glad they
really, you know what I'm saying,
showcase his strength, because I don't know. Why is this killing me? I don't know what's next for Jacob Fatu, right? I don't know what's next.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's next for Jacob Fatu, because I see it and I'm good at predicting the future. I see Jacob getting some help, and not just from Jimmy. I think it's time they giving the new Samoan dynasty a chance. Zilla coming, bro. Zilla coming. It's so many Samoans, bro, that's not signed, man. Like I said, my boy Nico, Like these dudes is coming, man. Like it's only right to give these new guys a push and to add some new mystery to the game.
So
And Roman got to come back
well, cause
So
Roman's already on the promotional flyer for SummerSlam, so he's coming
for
back.
SummerSlam.
Yeah, he's on a promotional flyer, so he's coming
so
back.
the rumors about that what you're talking about, Manny, Roman is supposed to be coming back. Zilla is supposed to be signing very, very soon, according to the
No,
rumors.
he is signed. I thought he was already signed.
I don't think he's fully signed yet. He's
I,
still kind of.
I don't think he signed, but
Angling it because they interviewed him when they had Fantastics in New York. He
yeah,
was talking to Randy, and he wasn't
saw
fully
that.
signed just yet. But they say Roman is starting a new bloodline. It's going to be Zilla. It's going to be Jacob, and I think it's another person that they about to pull out. It's not the Usos. They're not using them anymore. They're going to the team division, but it's somebody else that's coming. And each one, I think the other Tonga is the one with Roman. The one when he come back off injury. I think he gonna run.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, I see them pulling some plays, man. They gotta pull some plays. And shit, that they go our teams for SummerSlam right there. Bloodline 3.0 against the OTC. You know what I'm saying? And I guess we'll call them Bloodline 3.5. Shit. I don't know, but
that new character though that they brought out, that chokeslam Jacob.
Yeah,
watched
his name.
I watched it. He's a Tonga. He's one of the Tonga brothers. He's the youngest.
Yeah, he one of the Tonga brothers.
He said he wants the younger one. Oh,
he's the younger one. He's the youngest out of the three.
He a dog.
He a dog. But I watched him on the independent circuit. He is and they changed his name. Joke back body. He is serious business, bro. Serious.
Yeah, cause he's huge. I'm like, man, what the hell?
He looked like what Damien Priest want to be.
Hey man, hey, not
oh no.
I ain't asked, man. Y'all don't pay me no attention. Y'all know I'm here.
Does Damien Priest's character work? Do you think his character work? What he's a gothic from New York? Does his character work?
It depends on who they put him in. It's how it works.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's working.
He need a solid rivalry, man. Like him and Drew McIntyre was cool. That was a good little build up, but he needs somebody that's gonna push him over the edge. You know, like how when Kane came and he just disrupted the Undertaker's whole mainframe. Like Damien Priest.
You're talking about two different areas. You can't compare that.
I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm saying. Hear me out. He needs somebody that's gonna push him not only physically, but push him more vocally on that mic. Damien Priest, he suck on the mic, bro.
Yeah, he's not good on the mic.
I'd rather watch water dry on the floor than to hear him speak. Now in the ring.
Hold on, Manny. Hold on. Now I'm gonna disagree a little bit because depending on who he's fighting, he's good on the mic. It depends on who they putting him up against. Because when he was fighting Damien Priest, his mic skills was dope. They was really they was at each other. It was really
who? Who was fighting Damien Priest? Drew McIntyre?
Yeah, they was at each other. His mic skills was decent then. They depend on his opponent.
Nah, I disagree.
No. Drew McIntyre mic skills was decent. Damien Priest. Recite something memorable from any of that shit that Damien Priest and Drew McIntyre went through. Any memorable promo, anything from the promos.
I beat your ass because I'm from New York.
That off the top of my head. I can't think of it right now, but I know the promo.
Okay then.
Oh, hold on. Promos with him and Jacob was nice too, though. They were nice. Him and Jacob had nice promos.
Jacob carried those promos.
I never said he didn't. I said it was nice. That's all I said.
Yeah, I know I'm the top heel. You know
I'm team Samoa Werewolf. You know that I was disappointed when he lost tonight. I say this is a bunch of BS, but it was
best for business. It was best for business, though. I fuck with it.
Was it?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
There's no way they can go wrong with Solow taking that belt. The fact that he got that belt, there's nothing they can do wrong with that. I feel like him getting the belt, it puts him back in the spotlight. He's got a big stable, right? I don't think it'll catapult him back to the, because he never won a big title, right? He just got the
Right.
Ulafala and all that. But I think
Right. He
him
just
getting
got
a
yeah.
title, yeah. So is it this his first title?
So
First
let me
singles
say this.
title?
Let me
It
say
is
this.
his first
I'm
No,
singles
I
title.
think I think
I'm
so.
about controversy. I'm about controversy. The fact that Jacob got a title before Solo did, I think is the reason why he lost him. Because Solo he's been wrestling. I think they count how many days he was there since he had the title, the North American title. And I think it was just time. But I don't like the way they had it. Because Jacob, to me, has better mic skills. His in-ring ability is top notch. Did you see the move he pulled today over the top rope?
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
cold.
Like
Jacob. Yeah.
you can't teach that, bro. Like you can't.
No, I mean, hands down, he's the package. Jacob Fatu is the package, right? But
Yeah, he is.
but remember, you can only be the package if you're going up against the right person. I don't think it makes sense to put Jacob Fatu up against like an LA Knight. LA Knight gonna cook him on the mic, right?
Yeah.
He gonna cook. He gonna tear him down on the mic. But you know, I think he needs. But maybe it's just something about family.
As much as
values.
I hate LA Knight, you
Yeah,
gotta love him. As much as I
yeah,
can't stand him, but you know what? I love him at the same time. You know what I'm saying? He
yeah.
definitely one of those, and he do cook on that mic. He cook. He a
I just
cook.
want to know what's next for Jacob because you cannot let him go to waste. He's too hot. He's too
No, I
high.
mean he's
I
not.
gotta.
Him
He's
and
not gonna
him.
get a. Go ahead, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say he ain't going nowhere. Him and Jimmy Uso, they gonna team up. They gonna team up. You see,
See,
they already
They
talking.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
yeah, they gonna team up. The
So
Usos gonna get back together.
He's better by himself. I like Jacob by himself. I don't like it. Him team. I feel like when he's with a team, he gets held back. When he's on his own, all gas, no break. Yada what I mean. All that is what makes him him.
Yeah, but he can
mm,
still do that and be stronger with a stable. I ain't gonna lie, strength and numbers, bro. He can't.
I just,
He
I,
can't. He can't beat all them dudes by himself, bro. He got to call for some backup, man. It's only right.
nah,
It's
he
only
ain't.
right.
Uh-uh.
It's all you see. You see what that big dude just did to him, threw him through that table like that, bro. That was a one hand choke slam.
first of
Come
all,
on.
the man was fighting Solo. Then dude came. I gave him a reverse, a twisted neck break off the top rope, and he was
Yeah,
still getting up. And it took dude to put him on the table to finally put him
Thomas
down.
Tamatanga back.
Yep,
Wait,
Tomatonga back.
no,
And I hope his wrestling
that's
improves.
Tonga
I
Loa.
pray
I'm
I hope
sorry.
his
That,
wrestling.
no, that's
I hope
Tonga
his
Loa.
wrestling.
Yeah, Tomaloa.
So
I hope
wait,
his
what
wrestling is
happened
better.
to what happened to Tamatanga? Did he get injured?
He
He
got
got
hurt.
hurt. Yeah, he hurt.
Oh man.
But it's
Yeah.
he gotta get some help, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, if Zilla did sign with them, that's a perfect way to have Zilla into the company. You know
Oh
what? I
yeah.
went and got some backup. I went and got somebody from the street. Somebody I trust. I don't trust Oos. I don't
You know
trust.
what?
Oh, yada. I mean, I don't trust.
Mm,
I don't trust who off the bam.
mm.
No, no.
Now, how
Remember,
about this? How about this? I went and got my little cousin. And not only is he a Oos, he true to this. He Umaga's son. You know what I'm saying? Like however they play that shit, bro. Like they gotta play it right. And I
all
think if we gonna rebuild, and if he gonna go get him some help, you might as well have him go get Zilla and bring Zilla up and have Zilla up underneath him, and they be a tag team because they was running shit in the Indies. Like they was clearing shit in the Indies. Zilla and Jacob Fatu. So it ain't like he don't know him. They cousins.
remember, Zilla has a personal vendetta against Solo. He say when he get there, he comes straight after bro him. And one more thing,
Well, there we go. There we
one more
go.
thing to say,
Wait.
can you ask a question about the worst match? I forgot about that Sami Zayn Damien Cross match.
Sami Zayn and Damien. Carrying Cross. You mean Carrying Cross?
Karrion
Yeah,
Cross.
Kevin Cross, thank you.
I
Yeah,
I feel like
He
I feel
called him
like
Damien Cross.
Damien Cross. That is funny. I feel
that
like
is funny.
Carrying
I'm sorry.
Cross. I feel like they dropping the ball with Karrion Kross. Cause remember, he showed up.
He called on that mic.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, he came face to face with Roman like they were gonna start something when he had the hourglass. I don't know what happened. They just dropped that off. But I know they dropping the ball with him. Maybe they're throwing him back in the spotlight. But I heard something about he don't want to take a bump, which I'm like, what?
But you can't wrestle, motherfucker. You gotta take bumps.
Take a bump, bro. Like,
nah.
That's part of the game. That's like playing basketball and saying I don't want to catch. I don't want to pass the ball. I don't want to dribble.
I don't want to play defense. I just want to get the ball.
I don't know, but that's what I read online. There'd be a whole bunch of crazy rumors, and I always wonder how much WWE read these rumors. Like, who is that person to go checking?
Do you know they got people who read that stuff all the time, bro?
Oh yeah, I know, but right, but how deep is it? Like, how deep is it? I know they watched, what is it? Wrestle Talk, Wrestling Observer, it's
Backbody.
I ain't watching no Backbody. Cut that out.
Man, they watching us. They watching us, bro. They got they. Trust me, they got their ears glued to the tube, bro. Because they didn't took a couple of my ideas. I know they did. Sneaky mother suckers. Let's go back into because speaking of my ideas that I feel like they didn't heard. Can we talk about Jade Cargill's win? Can we talk about the win though?
Oh yeah,
because we didn't go into the win.
No, I think Jade Cargill winning. This is like her pathway to winning the title, and
yep.
I'm glad they didn't when she first came in. And they didn't just throw her the belt. I'm glad they doing this deal, letting her go through.
Yep.
But I feel like I still say, they should have kept the Naomi and Jade Cargill thing going a little longer. That should have kept going.
Well, it can, because if Jade win this title, she got a title shot. Naomi got Money in the Bank.
Dude,
she can time her for the next 6 months with that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
that can go all the way to WrestleMania. Just her taunting her, or trying to cash in.
It'll be a WrestleMania main event. What if Naomi do cash in on Jade and Jade somehow get back into the number one contender? Remember, Royal Rumble is
exactly. This can
on that first run with the belt, and we're gonna put them two in the main event of WrestleMania because Naomi character is spot on. The only thing Jade got to do is get her mic skills got to get way better than what they are. They are.
That's it.
They are horrible.
So
they gotta let her do her thing, like when she was in AEW, not reverting back to AEW, but like when she had her little baddie section and she had her own voice. That shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope.
It wasn't good to me AEW though, because Cody Rhodes' wife ate her up on the mic. I ain't gonna hold you. She killed her on the mic, bro.
I agree, but she was comfortable. She was comfortable. She was a lot like. She was more believable. That's what I'm gonna say. She was more believable when she was doing it like her way, But growth, growth and development. She can do better. She can also. She's gotten a lot better. Yeah, she's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
So
since she's came to WWE.
Can Jade Cargill wrestle? Can she wrestle?
So she has a power game. She has a power game, but the other technical stuff, she's not good at.
And it's all development. It's all development because you got to think, man. Shaquille O'Neal brought her into the wrestling game. Like, if we're gonna keep it G, like she a basketball player. Shorty a point guard. That's her athletic background, basketball. So she can adapt. She can adapt. She can adapt.
I didn't know Shaquille O'Neal brought her in. I thought it was I don't know why I thought it was like Mark Henry, because I know Mark Henry got Bianca in.
Shaquille O'Neal brought her to Mark Henry.
Okay, so that's why I got the. Okay, that's
she's naturally talented. She's not Bianca Belair naturally talented, but Jade is talented. But Jade just she still has to work on some things. Like I think they got her. She's more of the power game. She's super strong. She could pick anybody up, do pretty much anything with them. Once you put them in the air, she can do pretty much anything. I watched her catch somebody out the air. So I think they're critiquing her wrestling more on the power side, not the technical side. That's what I meant.
Just make
Asuka
her.
was the perfect person for her to play dance with because Asuka is a technical
Yep.
wrestler. Jade is a power wrestler.
Yep. It gave her something a little mixed up with her norm. It took her out of her norm. You know. Also, I agree. They should let Jade be China, bro. Give her that strong woman because she looked like a fucking savage, bro. Like body's muscular, all of that. Let her play the China role. Be a powerhouse. Be a fucking powerhouse, and let her just go do her thing like that. Get her some technical skills though. Definitely got to mix her up and let her train with Oscar or Alexa Bliss. You know what I'm saying? Because them little mommies, they got it. Like,
no, you know who she should train with? Natalia. Natalia be a perfect person.
Absolutely. I think Natalia.
Oh yeah, Natalia gonna get her together.
Natalia gonna get her together ASAP.
And I would even say, Trish or Trisha know with her. Trish they gonna get her together, bro. Those two, Trish and Natalia, get her together. Wait,
you know what's funny? Paul Heyman was talking about how you can be athletic, but if your mind is not into the move or your body's not into the move, it won't happen. Like how Logan Paul be doing them crazy moves off the rope. It's because his fear, the fear haven't kicked in yet, and his body is in it. Because I remember Paul Heyman was talking about I forgot where he was, but he was talking about how you can be the most athletic person in the world, athletically gifted, but your mind is not into a somersault. Your mind is not into those moves. Like, for example, a John Cena will never do a somersault. His mind is not into that. But
that's not trying to say the strong suit. That's why.
Well, I mean, but right. It's not a strong suit, but it will be a wow factor if John Cena did do a somersault, right?
I mean, I'm surprised when I see Cena do the middle rope stunner.
The mineral.
Well, let me say this when it comes to that type of stuff. Undertaker said something about that on LFG, LRG, whatever he said. He's like, because he told Logan Paul, he's like, you want your career to last long as mine? He's like, stop doing all that stuff. Because I watched my man from the Street Profits, Montez, and them. They jump over that rope. He jumps over the buckle, over the ring post, bro. Low key, if they're not set up right, bro, that can end very, very bad.
Oh yeah.
So Undertaker tells him like, y'all gotta be careful, y'all do all that stuff. That's cute, that's great, it looks good, but you don't stay young forever. And them, regardless of you getting called a certain way, that bump still hurt if they're not there the way they should be. So I understand what you guys are saying when it comes to Logan Paul thing. He don't have any fear. It's just Logan Paul, but at the same time, it's like, be careful with that stuff, man, because that's how Seth Rollins blew ACLs out. That's how Oscar, I think, got hurt doing something similar to that. Liv tore up her shoulder, something similar to trying to do something with the rope. It's just they gotta be careful with that stuff, man.
But Undertaker funny as hell.
But I think that gives people their niche, right? I will forever remember when Io Sky was on top of War Games with the garbage can. I'm gonna forever remember that.
But that was dangerous.
Hey, Undertaker did how many suicide dives and landed on his forehead?
A couple.
Hey, you wonder why he said what he said? He's like, bro, if I could take some of that, I would have did some of that stuff I did, man. I promise I would, because, bro, that stuff hurt, bro.
Hey, but that's the stuff that legends are made of. Yeah, that's what made us like you, bro.
Let me tell you something. I ain't never doing no shit like that. I wrestled like John Cena 23 years. I ain't got to jump over the top rope. I just wrestle like John Cena, man. Call it a day. I promise you, I'm not doing all that. Jumping on top rope, getting thrown off a cage, bro. You're not doing. No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not climbing over the elimination chamber. I break both my ankles trying to do a tsunami, bro. No, I'm just no. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm doing it.
So what's next for Jacob Fatu? What's next for Jacob Fatu?
That's a good question. I don't know.
He got to stable up. I just told you he got to stable up. He got to squad up, bro. Go get cousin Jimmy. Go get cousin Zilla. Y'all need maybe one more motherfucking Roman Reigns, man. So y'all can go ahead and kill this Bloodline 3.0, bro.
They said
Like
Jimmy and Jay gonna tag. They gonna tag up again. I don't think
there we go. There we go. We got it
Okay,
right
Jimmy.
there.
Okay.
Jimmy, Jacob, and Zilla.
They're not using the Usos for that
Mm?
no more. They going somewhere. They
No,
can't
but
bring the other Samoans.
I
They're not
think they
using them
trying to get
anymore.
the
But
Usos back though.
Jimmy didn't already look, man. That's what just happened on SmackDown, man. Jimmy didn't he just get jumped on by
Yeah,
Bloodline 3.0? Didn't him and Solo didn't him and Jacob just have a conversation about watching each other's back?
I guess we'll
they
see.
did.
Come on now. It's called dot the lines, man. We gotta dot the lines in this. You gotta make the story worth being read, worth being watched. It's not gonna be worth it to see Jacob Fatu get his ass whooped by Bloodline 3.0 and he ain't got no help, and him and Jimmy
Yeah,
he gotta get some help, man.
he ain't got no choice. He had
He
no
ain't
choice.
He got no
but to get help.
choice.
He ain't getting whooped like that, bro. I don't care if they did a new bloodline. He ain't getting whooped like that.
Oh,
Bro.
nah, it's 4 against 1. He
Bro,
gonna
it's
get
4 against 1. He gonna get walked, bro. He gonna get walked for at least 2 more weeks. He gonna get dog walked. I know he your favorite right now. He my favorite too.
I love
But
you.
the wolf is gonna get dog walked for the next 2 weeks until he figure out how to get some help.
Okay.
Him and Jimmy can't do it. Him and Jimmy can't do it together. Jay ain't got shit going on. Zilla, if he isn't signed, to however it's gonna go, that's the next person that makes sense to get brought up into the help. They just brought this random dude that this 7-foot Samoan who just choke slammed
Dude,
Jacob.
that's crazy to hear you say that. A 7-foot Samoan.
Yeah, man. Like, dude's fucking huge, man. Like, it's just the realistic wrestler fan in me. That's all. I've just been watching it for so long, and I just feel like I know what I know, and I feel like I know.
Let me ask something back, but I want to go back about a week or two. What are y'all opinions? Because I watched the Rikishi podcast. What are y'all opinions about Jay dropping the title and going on Raw?
I think it's a setup. Funny we just talked about that. It's only really 3 directions that Jay dropped. It's only 3 directions on why Jay dropped the belt. First one is, this is my predictions. He gonna fight Goldberg. Goldberg gonna win the belt. Seth Rollins gonna come and cash in and take the belt.
You think Goldberg's gonna be Gunther on Saturday Night Main Event? Are you serious?
Hold on. Hear me out. Gunther lose to Goldberg. Seth Rollins shows up, cash in for the belt. That's the only reason, right?
Okay.
The next reason, right? Does it make sense for Gunther to win against Goldberg? What does that mean? What's next? Nothing's next. Absolutely nothing. The reason I think Jay, the next primary reason I think Jay Uso lost the belt is because they want to get the Usos back together. You can't get the Usos back together if he got a single title like that. It don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because War Games coming up, right? What team is out there for the men that's gonna face each other? What group? There's no other group, right? It
ain't no other groups.
There's no other group. And equipment from it's 5-on-5, right? Or is it 4-on-5?
Yep. 5-on-5.
It's 5-on-5. So Solo need one more person. We can suspect it's gonna be, if it ain't Solo's group, it's gonna be a Bloodline group. That's the only reason. Is they get ready for Survivor Series.
Judgment Day ain't got nobody.
Nah, they ain't
Judgment Day, they ain't got nobody. It's over for them. It ain't no other groups.
Man, shout out to Carlito, man. They had to let Carlito go like that, man. They was so wild.
Now he wasn't cool no more. That's why they let Carlito go. He wasn't cool.
And eating them goofy ass apples and shit, bro. Like, that shit played out. He ain't even come back and reinvent himself. Like, that's what. Like, Carlito could have been used so much better than what he was used. He came back as the Brooklyn Brawl.
I want to ask you. He
came back as the Brooklyn Brawler. He didn't win that one match. He jobbed every time. Every time he got hit, he flopped over a desk, over a table, over the safety railing, off the stage. Carlito didn't add shit to the group, but entertained.
He had it, and hey, that was enough.
And then hold on. Our truth was in Judgment Day and added even better entertainment. So what was Carlito there for?
What was he getting paid? So Carlito was making $900,000 per year.
Damn.
Shit, I would
have left.
Carlito was making $900,000 a year.
Oh wait, $900,000 a year.
Yeah,
that's what he was doing, Manny.
I'd have stayed for that.
Boy, you know, I just said Carlito be getting his check. He getting the check, motherfucker.
He getting his check. He. You know what? It was worth taking those bumps and being the Brooklyn Brawler.
No, he was definitely checking the bag, bro.
Yeah, 900 grand. Not good. He did take home half of that, right? But still, that's nuts.
But he could have been used. He could have been used a lot better, man. Carlito was a fan favorite back in the day.
Oh yeah.
I guess we can talk about the main event, I guess, because it did have a crazy twist to it at the end.
Yeah. So the main event of Night of Champions. What do y'all score it on a 1 to 10? I give it an 8. I give it a solid 8.5.
I was gonna say the same thing, 8.5. I was gonna say that.
8.5. What you say?
I'm gonna go with the 9 on it because Seth Rollins kind of came out and kind of made that match a little more entertaining than it was prior to that happening. It was kind of getting boring between the two. So Seth came out there with the goons and they started doing stuff. And I don't know what Penta's whole thing is, him coming out. I personally don't know why he's why he's a part of this storyline, but whatever. Personally,
he hate Braun Broker. He hate Braun Broker right now. They got a feud. Yeah, breakup. Rick Steiner Jr.
Bro, he just broke him in half on what? Monday Night Raw? He just literally broke that man in half, bro. Like,
yeah.
Did they water down the attitude adjustment? How many he got hit with? 4 attitude adjustments? He kicked out all of them.
I'm not gonna say he watered it down. You know, when they had these pay-per-views, you know that everybody kicking out, everybody move. You know that all. They just did that with CM Punk when he just had that match against with so he did like 5.
I disagree. You don't kick out of 4 AAs. You don't kick out.
No, man.
No.
We gonna act like we don't watch wrestling for regular.
It ain't.
But okay.
That ain't his finisher. Look, that ain't his finisher move no more. His finisher move now is the STFU. That's or the kick in the nuts, or the slap you in the head with the title. That's Evil Cena's moveset. Kick you in the balls, hit you with the belt. STF.
We just watched not Jimmy, Jade and Cody do each other moves. How many times on each other? How many times Jay had to do the spear and then pass, and then everybody kicks out?
I agree, but he hit 4 AAs.
But that's not his finishing move. Like Manny said, that's not it. His finishing move is the STF, or he gonna kick you in the nuts. That's his finishing move.
That's Evil Cena's moveset, Ken. He can't wrestle. Remember, he can't wrestle.
Oh my God. That's hilarious. That's funny.
Oh wait, I forgot his signature move, the shoulder chop.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the 5-knuckle shuffle.
So who?
How many 5-knuckle shuffles did he do tonight?
I think 1. No, 1.
1.
It was only 1.
Yeah, it's only 1.
Okay, so 1 signature move. How many shoulder blocks did he do tonight?
I think about 4.
About 4.
Yeah, about 4.
And he did 4 attitude adjustments.
4 attitude adjustments, which is like
unheard of. An attempt kicking the.
No. Paul, first of all, Ken, me, you, and Justin was at your house one night. How many super kicks did the Usos do on what's the name in one night?
Like not the same. We're talking about a finisher. We're talking about a finisher. Nobody ever kicked out a 4 F5 from Brock Brock did 3 F5s on Undertaker, and that was it.
Yeah, but that's different though. We talking about Brock Lesnar. That's a whole different. That's a different animal, bro.
It only took Shawn Michaels to super kick Bret the Hitman Hart 2 times in the Iron Man match to win the title.
I don't know.
It was only 2 super kicks. I don't know if Shawn Michaels had cement on the bottom of his boot when he super kicked you, but his super kicks hit different than the Usos, than the Fatus. It's just a different super kick.
But you gotta remember, Shawn Michaels with boots. The Usos were Air Force One. Different thing.
That's funny.
Hey, hold on. Are they wearing real Air Force Ones or are they wearing them knockoff Air Force Ones?
No.
Because the bottom, that sole different. Them soles different on them shits.
You ain't watched it. You gotta watch the YouTube specials when they be going. They did it.
I said it. I'm just talking shit.
So is John Cena going to turn back babyface, or is he going all the way to the end as a heel?
It'd be respected if he go all the way as a heel. It'd be so respected. Because it'd be like, I'm over it. I'm completely over it.
I'm gonna tell you, Backbody, he's not. You know what's going to end up happening? The Rock gonna beat his ass. That's what's going to happen.
You think so?
It got to. The Rock gotta. I ain't putting it all in on Rocky Save wrestling type shit, but that makes sense for the story. Like if he Night of Champions, it's all gonna go down, man. Saturday, December 31st, is all gonna go down. All of the shit that's been going on is gonna finally hit the fan.
And I think The Rock is going to retire John Cena's final match. I really think that's who will have the honor of it. It's going to be The Rock.
Nah, I disagree. I don't
think it's going to be The Rock.
I think
so.
A person that makes sense to retire John Cena will be Brock. They had the biggest rivalry outside of The Rock. Had the biggest rivalry.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Now you know what?
We got to think about it. Who wrestlers are retired by who gave them the best matches, who helped build their character the most, who defined that character. Think about it. Who defined Thugonomics?
You wrong, bro. You wrong. Because why is Goldberg coming back? Why is Goldberg coming back to fight Gunther for a retirement match? Gunther ain't did shit for Goldberg's career.
I hear that, but I think it's just that's different. But I think who would you pick for John Cena last match? Who would you pick?
R-Truth. R-Truth. He just tormented the shit out of R-Truth. He just made him cut his locks off on TV.
I will say you need to be drug tested, but I already know it's going to be what it's going to be. It's my drug test you anyway.
You terrible.
You wow.
Man, listen to me. They actually real friends, bro. That John Cena, his childhood hero, he just drove him crazy, bro. He just drove him to a new personality.
23 years. And your final match is going to be R-Truth. No disrespect.
Look. Brock not coming back. Brock got sexual assault accusations going on. We're not going to see Brock Lesnar no time soon in TKO, UFC, WWE, none of that. So that's the perfect person to do it. But we're not going to see that. Now, if they do some shit like that, bruh, they gonna spend all this money that they trying to recover is about to go to Brock Lesnar.
All right, let me keep it honest with you. I know I said The Rock. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's my one pick, but the two people I can see retiring him, it is two people, either Randy Orton or CM Punk. They're the only two I can see doing.
John Cena.
I agree with that.
Those are the only.
I agree with that.
Those are the only two.
But we know this man ain't coming back no time soon ever. Batista.
Nope.
Nah, absolutely
he's not coming back.
And he's not coming back.
It's got to be one of them because they've been there with him. They've been there with John since they've been
there with him. Yeah, they've been there.
It's got to be one of them.
So is this just a mystery? Who's John Cena's last match going to be?
I'm calling R-Truth.
Those are my two picks. I'm calling either CM Punk or Randy Orton.
CM Punk or Randy Orton.
And they're going to be Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle can't wrestle no more. So they're going to be Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. Can't be Kurt Angle.
It can't be Stone Cold.
I call.
Well, that'd make sense though. Stone Cold talking about this motherfucker talking about killing ending wrestling. Stone Cold that'll be interesting. He said he want one more,
Austin.
but yeah, Austin said he want one more. He had fun with Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens, they had fun.
Shout out to Kevin Owens, man. I don't know if y'all seen this podcast with Cody Rhodes, man, but he's going through a lot, man. Shout out to Kevin Owens, man. Get well soon, bro.
Oh yeah,
Get
absolutely.
Well soon, man.
He gonna get well soon.
Man.
You know,
Yeah,
but you know it's crazy that
he going through it, man. He going through it right now.
Yeah. Just know it's a lot of medicinal things that can help, KO. It's a lot of help out there, bro.
Absolutely. Well, you know it's funny. All these wrestlers, right? They getting old, man. They getting old. You know, Randy Orton's, the Kevin Owens. So, you know, they getting old. Roman Reigns,
the Usos, the New Day. You know, they are. Everybody is getting up there in age. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what's next. Like, they got a ton of programs to get the next wave ready, but they getting up there. So,
speaking of programs, have y'all seen that dude that won that first competition, LRG, that was going out there over Femi? Bro, he's a problem. He's a problem, bro.
Absolutely.
He going after who?
Over Femi on NXT.
I ain't seen him yet. He dope.
What?
Yeah, he dope.
I didn't watch the what's his name? I didn't watch the that was the competition with Bubba Ray and Booker T and all of them, right?
And they got the new season start tomorrow. The new season start tomorrow.
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, they getting some talent out of that stuff. I'm glad they doing that.
What y'all think about Selena Vega dropping the title to what's the name?
Down.
To Gillian.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. That title ain't interesting at all. Ain't nobody holding that title. Got no weight. Yeah.
Damn, y'all rough.
Just like the Intercontinental, the women's Intercontinental title wasn't worth shit with Valkyrie. Falco, whatever.
Valkyria.
Whatever her name. Yeah, Valkyria. It wasn't interesting.
That's why they quickly gave it to Becky. Very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think that's why they gave it to old girl too, because she got more star power. I love Selena Vega, but I think they gave her that title run because she ain't had one in so long. But they just gave it.
I mean, nah. Well. So
no, they did.
Could try to wrap this up in a few. What's your match prediction for SummerSlam? What's happening?
What's the card?
There ain't no card yet, but what do you think the card is gonna be?
I don't think Cody gonna win. I don't know. I think Dom gonna lose the Intercontinental belt to AJ Styles. I think if they do Wrestle at SummerSlam.
Oh, I hope Dom don't lose. He needs to keep it.
I hope Dom don't lose either. I need Dom to keep the belt.
He needs to
I like Dom.
He actually making it interesting being the Intercontinental Champion, low key, and he giving me dirty Eddie Guerrero vibes.
Absolutely.
He giving me dirty Intercontinental Champion Eddie Guerrero vibes, man. It's beautiful to see.
Yeah, I hope
that mullet got. Ugh.
The mullet stash. Come on, boy.
Yeah, I hope Dom keep the belt. He need to drop it. Of course, we know Roman's coming back, but what is Roman coming back to do? Just attack Seth Rollins and that's it? Like,
that's a good question though, man, because he got family business he got to take care of first. So I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, he the tribal chief. He might have to assert his dominance with his little brother and his cousins and them get their ass in order.
When is the draft?
They didn't do a draft. They skipped it.
But also,
oh wow. Okay.
But also, he definitely can get into it with Seth, man. Something got to be done with Seth, Punk, and Reigns. Like that's still a chapter that's not complete.
No, that chapter is
not.
You know, I think
it's not complete.
That match they had, that triple threat, I think it's done. I think they done with that.
He still got his tribal chief, man. He did him dirty.
I think him and Steph got another feud coming. I think that's what's going on. I just don't know how they're gonna play that out. But I think him and Steph got some issues. They ain't finished yet.
Seth's squad too strong, bro. Punk can't do that by himself. He can't. He can't.
There's no
He
way.
can't. He can't beat. He can't beat them boys by himself.
With Solow new team, I don't think nobody compete with them four brothers. I'm sorry.
Solo's new team, some savages too.
Yeah, Solo, JC,
But does Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Seth Rollins, does this make sense?
And that's why
I like it.
Roman,
It's
not done because of the Paul Heyman factor. They're not done yet.
It's a listen to me. That's the unlikely combo we ain't know that we needed. That's a powerhouse we ain't know we needed right there. But you got Breaker, you got power with Breaker, you got speed and power with Breaker, you got just super heavyweight with Bronson Reed, and then you got a mastermind with Raw, and then you got a fucking genius with Paul Heyman. Bro,
the Oracle now. Is he the Oracle for Seth Rollins now? He's not the
man.
He's the Oracle or whatever he's supposed to be.
He's the Oracle. That's what. Look, I'm rolling with. What's that boy name? Roman Reigns. He gonna come back with a situation.
He got you.
Them dudes too strong, bro. They too strong.
He coming back with Zilla. When Roman come back, Zilla's gonna be there. Gonna be right there with him.
It makes sense
if The Rock come back and team up with Roman, is that enough?
I don't see The Rock team up with Roman though, bro. I didn't even think. I don't know about that one.
I'm just throwing out some curveballs.
The Rock if he come back, he got to deal with Cena, man, because that's where it left off.
I'm thinking the same. Yeah, he got to deal with Cena, bro.
He got to deal with Cena.
Because instead of dropping the title, The Rock definitely coming back like, yo, I gave you keys and this what you did.
All right.
I took your soul. You gave me your soul. And this is how you repay the final boss? Man.
You gonna destroy wrestling?
And look, it's over with.
So it's been a little bit of rumors out there. And I talked about this before, but Vince McMahon, right? He's bouncing all over the place. Do you think TKO will sell it back to Vince?
They'll never sell.
No.
Ari Emanuel, Rob Emanuel, ex-mayor of Chicago's little brother, he's never gonna sell. That's a cash cow family heirloom. You don't get rid of him. Vince,
when Nick Khan or whichever Khan is there, man, they not going, bro.
They ain't going, bro.
The business is better than ever. They got sponsorships dropping all over the place, bro. They got more revenue to count, bro. They got these new shows.
Like it. I don't like all the sponsors all over the place. I don't like that.
I don't like all the sponsors all over the ring either. Like, I ain't gonna lie. It look tacky.
Hey, you know what? I don't care. Because I'll pay attention to the wrestler. I ain't paying attention to what the ring got on there. I can care less. Same thing on basketball.
No. It's just tradition, bro. Like, you don't walk on the dojo floor with a bunch of shit on the dojo, a bunch of stickers and shit on the dojo floor.
But see, the thing is, it's you right. I don't pay attention to the sponsorship. You know, that's all over the place. But it's obvious.
It's obvious.
It's obvious that it's there. Like, it don't have to be like that. I don't think it's...
I mean, they're paying the big money.
Yeah, but they ain't paying like that, though. They ain't paying big money. You think they paying...
Bro.
Hey.
Slim Jim, Minute Maid, Prime.
Hey.
Bro, they getting bad, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta be funny, man. I was in the supermarket the other day. I was at Mariano's, man, and I saw Jey Uso on the Minute Maid. I'm like, man, this man on Yeet Juice. This man selling Yeet Juice. I don't want it.
I got Minute Maid in my refrigerator. And guess who on the cover? Jey Uso.
That is funny.
Joel Goblin Yeet Juice.
Oh,
I'm just joking. Oh shit, that was hilarious. But my goodness, that was funny. But nah, man, get y'all money, guys. I ain't mad at you. Get your money, fellas.
You know,
So
I
do you
should
notice?
hope. What do you say?
No, I'm just saying, Ken. Do you realize how much more money WWE is making now than when Vince was in charge? They weren't getting that type of money when Vince was there, bro. They
No, of
wouldn't have
course
never got a
not.
they wouldn't have got a Netflix deal if Vince was there. They wouldn't have moved SmackDown from what was they at before? They was
On Fox, that was
on
on
Fox
Fox.
to USA to take that slot, that money, that Raw left. But Vince wouldn't have did none of that, bro. I'm gonna be all the reality shows. They wouldn't have had none of that if Vince was still there, bro.
That's because they in the black, man. They gotta make that money, man. They gotta get this money, new company,
Now
new
Shawn
rules,
Michaels is
man.
running NXT. Shawn Michaels running NXT, bro. Come on, man. He's
It's
doing a hell of a
it
job. NXT.
it's only been what 8 months since TKO has taken over.
Yeah, about 8 months.
It's been about 8 months. It's a totally different brand programming of everything than what we were used
People
to.
and people look happy, bro. They don't. People look happy wrestling now, bro. Like you should. The backstage stuff, the interviews. The Cody got the podcast. Undertaker, Michelle McCool got they pod, bro. Everybody looks happy as hell, just
So
wrestling
so
again.
so you're confident that the podcast LFG, the WWE ID, right, where they partner with all the little local wrestling independent places, right, all the other shows that they're doing, the stuff with Stephanie McMahon, the Netflix, the move from Fox to USA, um, you see, so you're saying that would never have happened if Vince was here.
Nah, this stuff. No.
I I won't say it wouldn't happen because shit, Vince gave us the WWE Network with all of those different shows and stuff on there.
Yeah,
It
but
was
he
working.
sold
To,
it.
WWE
it
network,
was
bro.
it was working
WWE network,
towards it.
bro.
It was working towards it because like little shows like Table for Three, that was dope. The Rival show that was dope. Like it was definitely some good shows on there.
Yeah,
So the
But
but
rival
to
even
show
where
is
though
it's
with the
still
at
the
Peacock,
rival. Right. The rival is still going on. The rival show is still going on.
even with
And
the on AEW, well not AEW, A&E. I'm sorry, A&E.
yeah,
The show with finding the different treasures and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I love
That
that
show
show
was
too.
dope.
I love that
That
show
show
too.
was dope, and that
yeah,
was
that's
all
true.
under Vince's. That was all under Vince's fingerprint.
It
So
just Vince was just bro. I just Vince was too stuck in his old ways, and that's why I don't think he was able to see past what he saw. That's why when Triple H and all them came in and took over, Triple H has a different vision. Triple H can interact with the different generations, and you got somebody like Shawn Michaels. And you got he listens to the wrestlers now, man. He listens to a lot of people. Vince didn't listen to nobody. Vince is gonna do it my way or the highway. I've heard the stories of Vince
but
saying,
you
"No, I
got
want it done this way. I want it done this way. We ain't doing it no other way." How you think so many people were so distraught
the
with certain
the
things
reason
when
why
Shawn did it?
Triple H get it is because he came from it. He was there. He didn't walk in the same shoes as them
Case in
guys,
point.
man. So
Case in point. Case in
it's
point.
it's gonna come. It's gonna come. He's best fit for the job.
You know
I
why
can't
Vince won't.
front.
You know why Vince won't back in because he saw what they're doing. And now he won't
Yeah, and
back
he
in. He
feel
felt the
bad.
WWE. Yeah, he like I should have been doing this, bro. You know how many good wrestlers we had that Vince pushed out the door?
I mean, Vince puts people out the door because I don't know if he not allowing them the right storylines for them or he's focused on someone else. Because I know every time somebody big came back, like let's say if a big wrestler came back, it pushes other storylines as far as the creative writing to the back burner. I still remember to this day when Goldberg came back that first time and he went up against Brock. All the other storylines got diluted when Goldberg came back and it was going up against Brock for the Survivor Series. I don't even remember anything else that happened outside of that because it was so focused on that.
And
I
that's
think
my
Yeah.
point. It shouldn't have got
it,
diluted though. That's why Triple H does things. Even with the Cody Rhodes finished the story for 2 years, the storyline still, even on top of that, was so great that you didn't lose track of certain things. You're like, oh man, this, or that. Oh, we talked about it wasn't just focused on the Cody Rhodes finished story. It's just the
Mm.
way Vince do things compared to the way Triple H do things. Now I think Triple H is handling things so much better. Honestly, I just think he's doing it way better.
He got the experience both sides, the business side and the in ring side. Shit, being tutored underneath Vince, he had no choice but to become baby Vince. Even though Shane should have been,
nah, I don't
you
think
know,
Shane. I don't know how Shane.
Shane had a
No,
good relationship with all of the wrestlers in the back. Shane had an awesome relationship with everybody in the back. Shane was in that ring. Shane has done some of the most dangerous stunts next to Mick Foley.
Yeah,
You're not
Shane
wrong
paying.
there. You're not wrong there.
You know, so if anybody should have took it over, if it was gonna stay in the business, it should have been
Because
Shane.
look at
But because their relationship, Vince and Shane's relationship was the way it was, Shane stepped away. You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
you got
y'all watched
Tyler,
the Mr. McMahon? Did y'all watch the Mr. McMahon on Netflix?
and that's why
Yeah,
I
I
brought
watched
that
it.
up. And that's why I brought that up, bro. That's exactly
Yeah, I
why I
Yeah,
watched
brought it
it.
up.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like
Did y'all see
next,
behind the scenes? How many times did Vince get to it with the wrestlers behind the scenes, like literally behind the curtain? Brock Lesnar came back there, threw the belt at him. Roman Reigns was doing a promo. The promo wasn't even a promo. He was like, man, fuck that. Yo, we need to holler. I need to holler at you, bro. Like, that wasn't acting. That was real. That wasn't acting.
yeah,
That
Hmm.
wasn't acting. That's what I'm saying. Like, Vince was doing so many people. Like, he pushed Sasha Banks out, bro. Look how she doing AEW now. Like, he pushed her out.
I still with Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné. I'm not feeling all this belt nonsense. I'm not feeling that.
No, my
It's
comment was basically he pushed her out. She
they
didn't want to
start.
go to AEW because
She gonna
Tony
be the
Khan's doing
greatest
her.
women's champion of all times, baby.
I mean, yeah, he put a lot of people out, but I think
He pushed a lot of people out.
he put a lot of people out. But I think, but it's crazy because Vince, the only person that never came back to WWE that got pushed out that wrestled was Ultimate Warrior. And
Yeah,
who else? And I don't remember if he wrestled, but Jesse the Body Ventura. They were the only two people, and of course Macho Man. Them people I
yeah,
don't know
Macho. Yeah,
they
We
never
got
came back.
so Macho went to WCW, got that bag because Eric Bischoff was getting everybody that bag with WCW. As for the other guy, just like he ended up going doing politics, so
Well,
he
no, he
wasn't gonna
sued
come.
him.
Vince thought Macho was too old to wrestle. He wanted to keep Macho on commentate. He wanted to make Macho Man Jerry the King Lawler. Macho wanted to wrestle. Macho actually had a whole feud set up with Shawn Michaels that he pitched to Vince McMahon, and Vince didn't want to roll with it. And once he said no, Macho got the hell up out of there.
And another defense did too.
That would have been so
Your
cold.
boy was supposed to be the next John Cena. What's his name? Austin Theory. He was supposed to be the next John Cena. Vince was hand picking him, and low key
Yeah,
Roman and them burnt him. He was like, your daddy ain't here now, and he was like, you keep talking crazy. I'm your daddy. So that tells you the way Vince did things. Like, John Cena was Vince's golden goose. The Undertaker was Vince's golden goose. He had certain wrestlers that he just locked in on, and it's like, y'all gonna do this. Y'all gonna do this. And shout out
Undertaker
to
was a
Undertaker.
hitman.
Shout out to Undertaker being loyal to Vince for all the years. Like, he did with Vince, whatever Vince asked to do, he did. And shout out to Undertaker for that, man. I ain't mad at him. But you notice Undertaker
You
energy
you gotta
now.
have you gotta
You
have
notice
a
the energy
person
now.
like that, bro. You
Yeah.
gotta have a person that got your back like that, no
But
matter
you see
what.
Undertaker's energy now. You notice Undertaker will never do a reality show. Never.
No,
Nah,
he
hell
free.
no.
He free. He ain't got to wrestle no more. Like Taker really respected the mystique of the business. When he's the Undertaker, he's the Undertaker 24/7. It's good to see the Undertaker smile and crack jokes and say I love my wife. Like to know that he's actually alive and that really
Mhm. Mhm.
die.
No knock on no knock no knock on Vince, man. I hope Vince, whatever Vince got coming to him, good or bad, wish nothing but the best. But I like the way
Yeah,
WWE is going on. I like the way it's set up. I like the way Triple H run. I like the press conference at the end. I like the recap. I like everything they doing. It makes it feel
yeah.
realistic.
It makes
It
it
makes it
feel
feel
realistic.
yeah, so the whole show feel like when Cody and Jey Uso were drunk. That interview,
That was
that's one
funny.
of the highest rating post interviews ever. When them two was drunk on the show, he
When
was like,
and
"Oh,
CM Punk was asking for donuts.
Yeah,
yeah."
that was hilarious.
When John
That was
Cena
That
dropped
was
the mic,
cool.
when John Cena put R-Truth through the table, like, bro, you're not getting that in the Vince McMahon era. You're just not. I hate to say
Yeah.
it, but you're not getting that, bro. You're not getting that.
yeah,
It just makes shit a lot funner, man.
That it makes me
yeah,
want to keep.
Refreshing.
I want to keep buying stuff like this. Just because I want to feel like I'm part of it. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep buying belts. I want to get the other two belts from SmackDown so I can have all four. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to buy shit like that because I'm so entertained by the show.
Yeah, I hope Vince. I don't think it'll be good for business if Vince come back. I don't think it'll be good for business because
Yeah, we don't need him.
he'll probably derail some stuff.
Yeah,
That
Vince is trying to
sound
get his.
bad.
Vince is trying to get his. Vince is trying
Yeah.
to
We
get
don't
his
need
Jimmy right, man.
Vince.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
Vince trying to do a number two and make a movie.
All right. I got one last question for y'all. We gonna wrap it up. Women's Evolution 2. Is it thumbs up, thumbs down, or you don't know?
It's about the new generation of women wrestlers.
Well, yeah, the
I'm
women's only. The
gonna
women's
give it
only.
a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna thumbs up it.
Yeah, I'm
yeah, the
giving a
women's
shout out to all
only.
the.
Yeah, the women's only pay per view is coming up. It's coming up soon.
And they're gonna do their thing, bro. Shout out to the women, man. Bianca Belair. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying, Jade Cargill. You know, Oscar's back. You
It's
know, Io
so many
Sky.
women.
You know, so
Tiffany
Tiffany
time,
Stratton.
baby.
You know, Bailey. You know, even Becky Lynch coming back with time, bro. Shout out to all the women. Outside, even Charlotte got to get ready to hang up the rope. She got to
Even
hang up the
Nikki
rope.
Bella back. Let's you know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Hey,
man.
hey,
Like,
Yeah,
your boy burned John Cena in that promo when he brought that Nikki Bella stuff, bro. Talking about your ex is back. That was messed up, bro.
hey,
yeah, that was
That
hey,
was
dope.
messed up, bro.
that was straight bars.
But like
Straight
I said,
bars.
like you said, back body,
Real
the
rap
women,
raw.
the women on NXT, the women in TNA a little bit, even the women that, and bro, they killing it, bro. I can't, they killing it, bro.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
women
They
going
killing it,
crazy, boy.
killing it, bro.
yeah.
Shout out to
Shout
the
out to
women in wrestling in the new
shout out to the
generation, man.
women,
Like y'all doing y'all thing, man.
man.
You're definitely looking phenomenal.
And
The
shout out to the
move
black women,
sets,
to the black women in particular that's taking over the industry too, man. Shout out to because they killing the game right now, bro.
yeah,
They killing it.
yeah, definitely,
They
definitely.
killing it, bro.
Shout out to the sisters.
Shout
Yes,
out to
yes,
them queens,
sir.
man.
All right, y'all. Let's wrap it up. I appreciate y'all jumping on. I'm about to
It's been
end
a
the
long
live stream.
time. Been a
Yeah,
long time. I've been on camera, baby.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm about to end the live stream. Y'all stay on. Everybody drop a comment, drop a like, share, but really just hit the like button. That's all I ask for. All
And
right,
man,
y'all.
support this man, man. Support Backbody, man. The man doing great
Hey,
things, man.
I look forward to coming on these, man. I ain't gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah.
Yeah, you hit me up like, hey, what you do? I ain't doing nothing, man. Schedule clear. Let's get it.
All right, y'all.